On our first story today, imagine Keroche breweries wamelokiwa down. It's such, I don't know.
Sina shade. But hata nyinyi mmetafuta pesa sana jamani.
So the story is Keroche breweries have been locked down by KRA for not paying their taxes, which stand at 332 million.
Does it make sense to you that Keroche, of all companies,
yes, it does
Kenya,
make sense, because remember we're still on pandemic, and this is Corona, and many businesses closed down. A lot of businesses underwent losses.
Yeah.
So it is very natural for such it's a breweries, and being a breweries,
Yeah.
they banked on the bars being opened for them to sell, and they didn't sell because they were closed down.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very natural for them to occur losses.
But for me, it doesn't make sense because kwa statement yenye Tabitha, the mama Analisa alisema that they have to pour over sijui how many liters of alcohol at Juako. Does that make sense to you?
It does make sense because it's a breweries, remember, and them being closed down, it means their businesses is closed down, and due to coming to their close down, they had breweries that they had liquor that they had brewed, that is, and it just meant that all of that goes to waste because they can't really sell it.
They cannot kabisa hata kama
unless
Analisa,
they put on a free bash and everyone gets to drink for free.
Kama Analisa a way different company from the Hamam, because Hamam ni yo Keroche breweries, and then Analisa is Nero company. Iko connected in some way. But you want to tell me that she cannot use Nero to sell that alcohol to make money and then walipe tax? Because najua wanasafa sai.
Yeah, they are suffering. That is the Hamad is called Tabitha Karanja. They're really suffering because that's a very big loss.
Yeah, sana.
You can't really, and then they have to lay down employees.
Yeah.
That is more than 250 employees.
That's a lot of people. Let me quote Annalisa's words. It's so sad that Keroche has been shut down and nobody seems to want to listen. I don't know who is nobody, because me nasikia your story juicy. So help or negotiate. So we as Nero, because she has a separate company to her mom, happen to share the same compound with them, and I must say it has been very sad seeing Keroche closed for 2 months. Trust me, Aki, watu wako na pesa you can't tell.
But what it's really questioning me, I really have to question is, you have a business, you know the way the business runs, and you need to foresee such pandemics. You need to foresee where will my business be during such and such a time. So why didn't they?
But yo deni nakan imekuja after corona kweli? Okay, because around 650 people will be like sacked, like wanaenda nyumbani wako like hawako sure kama watapata job. But do you think your pesa imeanza like from the pandemic, because that is a lot of money?
Imagine imeanza from pandemic because they have been working and they have been doing, but it's alleged. That's what they said. And Tabitha had written appeal to Uhuru Kenyatta, his honorable Uhuru Kenyatta, and she'd said that anataka awasaidie. Like it's just an appeal for them for KRA to let loose and enable them to continue with their business.
But hapana, mimi deni ni deni, ilipwe. In as much tuna appeal juu at least watu wengine wako na chance ya kuappeal. We are stuck huku nje without appealing. Anyway, next to our story, Kim Kardashian is declared single na hana West kwa jina yake, which is very
after 8 years of marriage.
Very weird. Sasa say like Kim Kardashian, we are so used to calling her Kim Kardashian West. Alitoa even
and we're
West.
So used to Kimye.
Hey, alitoa West even before she was declared like single or anything, because she went to the Supreme. Inaonekana having money is power. You have to tour your name using Supreme Court. You cannot just say.
Okay, the reason being is Ye had been refusing to get divorced for a very long time, and it reached a point she was like she had to really do this. She wanted to be called single, legally single, and this went down in a bifurcated divorce. That means that they had 2 sections. The first section was the divorce part where she gets her maiden name back, and then the next divorce is where the next part, that is when they get to settle their accounts now and their basically their money. Yeah.
But they have an amazing family. Like you can see, niliona hata kuna Sams. I didn't know they have a kid called Sams. There's not
the last born. He's 2 years and a half.
Yeah, where Sams? People are setting bars out here. Now we want to get children to a name after the Kardashians. Yeah, but anyway, chapter story next, Mama.
On the next story, this is a very intriguing story because Shimon Hayut, or the Tinder swindler, or Simon Leviev. Yeah, it's Leviev. That name sounds good.
Is it Leviev or Leviev?
Leviev. So he led people into believing he was the son of Leviev, an Israeli Russian diamond tycoon. And this led him to swindling a lot of people. And in return, he was found guilty of it. He was charged for 15 months in prison, but served 5 months. And now the Leviev family is suing him for using the name illegally.
Alafu his statement was, I choose to use which name that I want. It's people's imagination. Like ati nikuja nikwambie, by the way, my name is Joy Nyambura Muigai Kenyatta, something of that sort. You will relate with me when it comes to, by the way, there's a Muigai, someone Kenyatta. So probably you belong to that family.
What went on was he kept on saying that, my family will pay. When he was he was swindling people, he was saying, my family will pay. Don't worry, it will be catered for by the family. That is Leviev. That is defaming the family's name. And it's a whole diamond family account.
Yeah, but his real name is Shimon Hayut. And trust me, this guy amefanya fraud zote. Alikuwa Israel, akaenda Europe. I don't know how people ulianzia, because from his country he's poor, like literally, like poor. Lack of words, let me use poor. And then Ali travel aje, because I'm not sure how he gathered
But you can never confine a great mind. That's one thing.
So
I'm not for him, but it's just
but
the way you can never confine a great mind.
To blame anyone mwenye alichotwa pesa. Pia sisi tumeishi kuchota. But he's so smart. Let me tell you, I watched the Netflix documentary yenye ilishutiwa.
Now the Tinder swindler.
Yes. The Tinder swindler. Trust me, that documentary is so nice, but I feel it's biased.
It's so sudden because this person gets to emotionally manipulate you,
but it's biased
and lead you on. It's not. It really shows what goes out here, because trust you me, Shimon Hayut is not the first one. We have so many people doing that here, and him being the first person to be shown, it just shows that you can get swindled.
I wish Netflix would have given him a chance to say his own side, because your Netflix, the whole documentary is about how the women were swindled. It's not about how he did it.
So what would you think is his side?
I just want to know what he was thinking, because definitely no man can think how Shimon did. No man can think, like, let me tell you, I wouldn't say that everyone ama mwenye ako Tinder ama mwenye ako online anafanya dating akona hiyo papasia. Yes, I want to take,
but you can't deny the fact that kuna wengine
iko, but he's smart. I want to know his side. Yes, we can see the women, and I'm truly sorry for them. I cannot even begin to apologize. But still, I want to know Simon. Namandio Shimon's.
Okay, on his side, basically what he was telling the women is that his friends were going to hurt him. They're intending to hurt him. That's why you have to send them money.
There's a story behind that. Definitely.
If you really get to look at it, his friends are the police who were after him.
Yeah, but
that's what I got from the story, actually, from the documentary I watched. Yeah.
But still, there's always a story. At least your documentary, I wish ingempatia another side of what he did, ama his story of how he did it, how he came. But anyway, let us just move on, because niliona he's about to start a show, probably akitoka prison. He's about to now tell his own story.
Let him tell his story, but please don't swindle any other women out here. Yeah, please don't.
Yeah, si poa pia. I do not support you, I condone you, but at the same time, you are smart. I move on to the next story. So, Bensol, we had, hata before niwapatie story, mimi nasikianga kila mahali naingia TikTok, naingia IG, naingia WhatsApp, black men don't cheat. Acha niwaambie. Bensol was caught cheating on Noni Gadoni, but not only cheating, impregnate the other woman. This is so sad.
Actually, my sources tell me that the name is Tiffany Muikamba. So they had concealed the name, but we have the name.
It's so sad because because how Bensol is music yake ni vile tunajua yeye na Heartbreaks same WhatsApp. Bensol love songs.
And actually, what really hurt was Noni went out saying enyewe malaya ni malaya too, which is I don't know what she meant by that comment, because basically inaweza kuwa alikuwa na made for something else, but Noni choose to be concrete with him. Why do you think so?
I don't know. I would have said pesa, but still Noni has money. She is also a celebrity. But ile fact enye Noni hakukubali hiyo pressure because everyone tulisikia Bensol amecheat. Kila mtu akaingia kwa Noni. Mimi hata mimi nilifollow Noni na ngojea respond. Tuanze.
But you see, the fact here is Noni will struggle to let the loyalty come again, and he will struggle to chain Bensol, because once you cheat, that will still stick, and she will struggle to prove that there is loyalty here.
But trust you me, if he was meant to cheat, he will cheat. If he was meant to stay, he will stay. So it all depends with you, by the way. Sisi kama wanawake akituna handle vitu nyingi. I can only imagine what's going on.
But if you really ask me, they have built a lot, and it coming to seem that Bensol is of Soul Generation and Sauti Sol, so there will be a lot to lose.
A lot, but still, kuitwa girlfriend. Kama Elodie. Elodie, we relate to Elodie as ex-Waniviri. So probably but she's on a good side, because everyone is like, she's not the one who cheated, it's Bensol who cheated. So she's on a...
But it's so sad that you guys get to cheat out there, and then we are the people, or not really, I'm saying we are the people to those who cheat. As women. Okay, so we are the people who get to get hurt by it, and we are the people who get to go through all that shame of sticking to, of choosing to stick by the person I love, because I literally have gone through hell with you and heaven, and why should I let her go?
Mimi acha niongee from experience. Trust me, in as much Noni is not showing it, it will bite, it will eat. Kwanza unaona mwanaume kila saa umekaa hapo uko like,
you know, insecurities now will start coming in. But don't you want to tell me that there are red flags? Because trust you me, if he's done it with one person and he goes to multiple concerts in Mombasa and wherever, don't you want to tell me that he has a lot of people?
Probably he has cheated. Ni at this time amepatikana joyo msichana alienda kwa Edgar Obari. Aki Edgar. Say totally tulia. What happened?
Of course not. Even me being me, like you cheat and I know you have a girlfriend and you keep on showing. I will do that.
You will say it, but
at some point I will. It depends with what I'm gaining, because this girl is said that she held a line talking about her side.
But Aja comment, I really wonder why Aja comment, because I remember it's Bensol's birthday was last weekend, and everyone did not think that they would see Noni and Bensol together. Imagine they were together and they were like, you know what? We are going to ignore you people at a matter. But it's
at some point I was thinking some cloud chasing around, but now I'm thinking because this Kenya, I'm sorry to say, but everything you have to scrutinize, because you might go on and say something else, alafu inakuwa kuna song ya kucheat mahali inatokea.
Labda iko.
You can't blame us for not trusting your
Labda iko, but let me Noni continue with the strength, but itaisha.
On the last story of today, Timaya was arrested for hitting and running. This incident comes to say that tukiongelea kuhusu clout chasing, it's a very controversial story. The lady says that aligongwa akimove, but Timaya comes here and says that the lady held on the side mirror and he kept on driving na hakutoka, but the lady alikuwa ametishwa the number. You know, like they were on traffic. So the story is they were on traffic and Timaya got to scratch the lady's car. Timaya got to talk to the lady and told the lady, help me with your number and so that we can continue and settle this elsewhere, because there's traffic going on. But the lady was like, no, she was refusing to give the number. First question, why would you refuse to give your number so that it can be settled? So it goes on and said Timaya saw that this was causing a lot of chaos there, and there were four other groups coming. So what he decided to do was to go. The lady held on the side mirror now, and she got hurt badly. And the sisters are the ones who posted on social media saying that Timaya did this, Timaya did that. He's not accountable for what he has done. So what will you really tell me?
Since there were two people kwa hiyo gari, because there was a victim and then there was the sister mwenye yeye ndo ana collaborate na Timaya akipeana story. Victim, yes, aliumia. I wouldn't lie, aliumia. Na alipelekwa hosi. But still, your story, I saw 4 men coming and I had to run. It doesn't make sense for me. But at the same time, that Chile trying to go out on social media, because she said that Ali tried to call, because at eventually they exchanged numbers, and then she tried to call him, hakuwa anapika, akatry kumdm hadi alionyeshana receipts. She was blocked Instagram. So
because basically how can I ask for your number to help settle this somewhere else? Because basically what she would have done, she would have said this and this, the mirror cost this, or the scratch cost this, and then I should send you the money.
But you know, there was also a victim. Yeah. Kuna mtu aliumia kwa hiyo car crash at the same time kwa gari, because there were 2 people. So one was the sister, one was the victim mwenye ako hosi sai. So the sister is the one who is complaining, like literally ako online akisema, let me tell you guys what is going on, because where it is, so he hit like that lady na alikuwa na someone else kwa gari. The someone else was hurt na alirashiwa hosi. But in the process of them exchanging the number, he saw the 4 men. And then he just alingia to go, which doesn't make sense. I know people, when they see accidents, wanaendea simu, wanaendea sijui wallet.
But what happened was Timaya
it doesn't make sense.
Timaya got arrested, not really arrested, but he was called in for questioning. That's what he says. While he was going, because the next morning he went and talked to the brothers and the husband so that they can help settle it more. Yeah. And when he came out of the house, he found policemen there. So, like, they called police on him.
But it's a good thing. At least anytime we see celebrities, let's not allow them to get away with anything. If someone hits you, mwambie kama hataki kusikiza, anika social media.
But you shouldn't be hit by one celebrity and then you go out shaming all the celebrities.
All of them, yes.
Yeah, because her post was like, the way the celebrities behave and blah, blah, blah. No, it was only one person. Yeah. Say the way Timaya behaves. You see? Yeah. So just don't go shaming all the celebrities. People out here tend to be good and tend to go an extra mile, and they're kind, really kind. And you can't just put all of them in one box and say like you see all the celebrities did this and that. No, pinpoint to one person.
Yeah. So anyway, my people, it is such a sad story. Let us just go on a very, very tiny ouncy break. We will be back. Usisimame hapo tafadhali, kaa tu hapo. Admire our beauty.